Hey, Michael here from Beer Baseball Blog, The Adventures of Craft Beer and Baseball. This is the Beer Baseball Blog quick pitch for January 10th, 2022. Wherever you are watching us live today, please give us a like and a comment. Let us know that you're out there. And as always, we'd appreciate if you subscribe and turn on that notification bell for all of our latest content here at the Beer Baseball Blog. A little background on the Beer Baseball Blog. We started in 2016 as a travel journey, documenting our major league, minor league, college, independent baseball, and craft beer adventures at stadiums, breweries, and other points of interest across the United States. In 2020, we pivoted the blog to be a weekly live video podcast called the Beer Baseball Blogcast. Angelo Trinidad, Kevin Lyon, Cowboy Jack Durango, myself, we are live every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. So please join us tomorrow for our 89th straight week of the Blogcast. Yes, we've gone 89 straight weeks. It's a labor of love, and we love doing it every week. You can also catch the replay on our website at beerbaseball.com. We have features like craft beer reviews, where we all bring a unique craft beer of choice to sample and discuss. We have Baseball Card Sharks, which is a fun interactive game that we invented using old and new baseball cards. This not only involves us, but as hosts, but also our viewers watching. And if you watch tomorrow, we have a little bit of a different rule that we're going to implement tomorrow that's really going to involve our watching viewers. We also have a baseball trivia segment that tests everybody's knowledge of the history of baseball. And we have a fun learning segment called This Day in Baseball History, where we mix over 100 years of baseball history with obscure pop culture references, music, television, other pro wrestling references we can squeeze in there. It's a lot of fun every week. And here's a sample of This Day in Baseball History for January 10th. January 10th, 1928, New York Giants owner Charles Stoneham, displeased with Rogers Hornsby, his abrasive style and gambling habits, trades the second baseman to the Boston Braves for catching prospect Shanty Hogan, no relation to Hulk Hogan, I don't think, and also journeyman outfielder Jimmy Welsh. During Hornsby's one-year stay in Boston, his third team in 3 seasons, the future Hall of Fame infielder will lead the major leagues in hitting with a .387 batting average, along with an astounding .498 on-base percentage, while playing and managing the 7th place club. So I wasn't aware that he was also the manager of the club as well, but they came in 7th place. Also on January 10th, 2002, the Yankees signed White Sox free agent pitcher David Wells to a 2-year, $7 million contract. Wells rejoins the New York Yankees after they traded him in 1999 to the Blue Jays for Roger Clemens. The 38-year-old left-hander known as Boomer, who missed most of the second half of the season last season due to back surgery, posted a 34-14 record, including a perfect game in 1998 during his first 2-year tenure with the New York Yankees. You can read all about this in David Wells' autobiography, Perfect, I'm Not, Boomer, Beer, Brawls, Backaches, and Baseball. Oh my God, say that 10 times fast. In it, you can learn about how David Wells grew up among the Hells Angels, taking their Harleys for solo joy rides at age 11. How he prepares for every outing by blasting Metallica, AC/DC, and Godsmack at eardrum bursting levels in the Yankees locker room. And also how he's become legendary for his brawling, beer-drenched, no-holds-barred punches during his lifestyles off the mound. So I wasn't even aware that this was even a thing. I thought this was actually fake when I first saw it, but it actually looks pretty awesome. Also on January 10th, 2006, Bruce Sutter joining Hoyt Wilhelm in 1985, friend of the show Raleigh Fingers in 1992, and Dennis Eckersley in 2004 becomes the 4th relief pitcher to be voted into the Hall of Fame and the first hurler elected into the Hall of Fame without a career major league start, which was news to me as of today. The split-fingered fastball, which will eventually lead to career-ending injuries, helped establish the right-hander best remembered for his seasons with the Cubs and Cardinals as one of the game's most dominant closers. So also wanted to give a happy birthday to the late clown prince of baseball, Max Padkin, who was born on this day in 1920. For those who don't know, Max Padkin played minor league stadiums throughout the United States and Canada. He had seemingly a face made of rubber that could make many shapes. He also was rail thin and wore a baggy uniform with a question mark instead of a number on the back, and his ball cap that was turned to the side. He's also in the beginning scenes of the 1988 movie Bull Durham, which I took the clip from right here. But I actually have a story from 1985 about the great Max Padkin that I will tell now. So in 1985, I was a bat boy for the Phoenix Giants. They were the AAA affiliate of the San Francisco Giants. And I only did bat boy for, I would say 3 or 4 times during the summer of 1985. So I don't know if it was the first. I seem to think it was like maybe the second or third time that I actually went into the clubhouse. Max Padkin was holding court, so to speak, and just sitting there and regaling everybody with stories of yesteryear and baseball and all this other stuff. But what the first thing that I noticed was that the great Max Padkin was not wearing his trademark baggy uniform. In fact, he was wearing nothing, and so it was a little bit odd because my locker, the Bat Boys lockers, were actually very close to where he was sitting. So awkwardly, I put on my uniform, and no, he didn't miss a beat, and kept on talking. And I'm not thinking back on it today. I'm not sure if it was if he was ribbing everybody, if he was kind of joking, but yeah, it seemed to be commonplace, and he seemed very comfortable just sitting there talking to everybody. So when this movie came out in 1988. I said to myself, I go, wow, I've actually seen somebody naked in this movie, and it is not Susan Sarandon, unfortunately. It was the clown prince of baseball, Max Padkin. So that's always something I've told people in other forums, but I get to tell here. So happy birthday, sir. We hardly knew ye, right? So for more fun like this, join us tomorrow live every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch for the Beer Baseball Blogcast with Angelo Trinidad, Kevin Lyon, Cowboy Jack Durango, and myself. You can also check Beer and Break with Angelo Trinidad every Saturday at 9 a.m. on our YouTube channel, where he opens up baseball cards, sports cards of all kinds. So join him we premiere that every Saturday at 9 a.m. And here are our social media handles for reference. We can also be found at beerbaseball.com. If we gave you some value today, give us a like and a follow. Turn on that notification bell for all the latest content. And we'll see you tomorrow night for some more craft beer and curveballs. Good night, everyone. Take care.